everyone, welcome back to this week's show. I would like to announce that spring break will be cancelled and school will be resuming Monday, April 5th at 7:50 p.m. on campus. Remember, don't be late. Detention will be given effective immediately. Now let's go on to Jolie.
Thanks, Ruby. Hi, Vikings. This weekend it'll be very cold and chances of it snowing. Now let's go to Natalie.
Thanks, Jolie. Hey guys, so since school will be back next week, Mountain View will be requiring us to wear uniform based on your class color. Seniors will be wearing green, juniors will be wearing red, sophomores will be wearing blue, and freshmen will be wearing yellow. So make sure you guys go back to school shopping. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Here's Isaac with news on sports.
Thanks, Natalie. In baseball news this week, trash cans are now legally able to be used in games. This is something that the Astros paved the way for years before this new rule. In basketball news this week, the Lakers Mickey Mouse ring will be stripped away for them due to officials realizing how illegitimate the bubble was. The new champions of the NBA, of course, being the Denver Nuggets. And finally, hockey is now canceled because of global warming melting all the ice. Well, back to you, Natalie.
Thanks, Isaac. Now, let's go to Martin.
Thanks, Natalie. My first song this week is Baby Shark by Pink Fong. Next up is Gummy Bear by Gummy Bear.
I'm a gummy bear, yes I'm a gummy bear.
Now we have Kevin with games recommendations.
Thanks, Martin. Both Xbox and PlayStation have made peace in the console wars, and now they have decided in their anniversary they're going to sell their consoles at the original prices of $24.99. Also, EA will stop making games that contain microtransactions and sports games yearly.
Hey Vikings, today I wanted to talk about the new movies that recently just dropped on Netflix. Now on to Kim with anime.
Thanks, Hector. Hello, Vikings. Good news today. The wait is finally over. After 15 years, there will finally be a second season for our high school host club. Now, on to Natalie.
Thanks, Kim. Now, let's go on to Isaiah.
Hey Vikings, I have some sad news. As we come up on our 7th anniversary of the cafeteria, it has burned down again. Sorry everyone, you will have to wait another 6 years to eat in there. Really sad to bring this news today. Now here's Ruby.
Cafeteria on fire? Love that. Today's announcements were great. No fun fact today. Bye. Wait, did the VISTA cruise get you all? We are all just kidding. Happy April Fool's Day. I hope we started off your April Fool's Day off to a great start. Just to confirm with everyone, spring break will still be happening, so don't cancel your plans. Also, the school will still be kept online. With that being said, here are your actual news. Let's start off with Jolie with the weather, and hopefully it is not actually snowing.
Thanks, Ruby. Hi, Vikings. This weekend will be in the high 80s until Sunday, where we will decrease into the high 70s. Well, that's all I have for you this weekend, Vikings. Now, let's go to Natalie.
Thanks, Jolie. Up next is Isaac with sport updates.
Thanks, Natalie. The Dodgers and the Angels played against each other in what is called the Freeway Series. And although it is part of spring training, these games took place here in California. The Dodgers won this series 2 games out of 3, winning both games at home on Monday and Tuesday. Also, the MLB season has officially started. The Dodgers start off the season in Colorado against the Rockies, and the Angels are playing their first games at home against the White Sox. In basketball news, March Madness is coming to a close. Both USC and UCLA advanced to the Elite 8. However, only UCLA made it out. UCLA had a major upset victory against number 1 seed Michigan, who they beat in a close 51-49 game. They are now set to take on another number 1 seed team, Gonzaga, who destroyed USC 85-66. In hockey news this week, the Vegas Golden Knights beat the LA Kings 4-1. The San Jose Sharks beat the Minnesota Wild in a close 4-3 game, which ended in a shootout. And finally, the Colorado Avalanche destroyed the Anaheim Ducks 5-2. That's all from me this week. Back to you, Natalie.
Thanks, Isaac. Hey guys, welcome to another popular meme of the week. So as we all know and see, there is a vaccine for COVID. Many people have questioned the vaccine and others hesitate to take it. But you have nothing to worry about when it comes to getting vaccinated, according to these memes. See you guys, you have nothing to worry about. Well, that's all the memes I have for you guys today. Here's the entertainment crew, starting with Martin.
Thanks, Natalie. My first song this week is Unforgettable by French Montana. And my final song for this week is Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. Next, we have Kevin with games recommendations.
Thanks, Martin. For this week's games, we have Subnautica. In this game, you're an unknown survivor from crash landing and you end up in an escape pod in some sort of water world. Your objective? Survive. Up next, we have Warm Rumble. In this 2D shooter, you play as a worm with guns and you basically destroy your enemies. Well, that's enough from me. Now let's go to Hector with movies.
Thanks, Kevin. This week I'm actually going to mention some upcoming films, starting with Free Guy, set to release on May 21st, and will follow a bank teller called Guy, who realizes he is a background character in an open world video game called Free City, that will soon go offline for good. Another film set to release later this summer on June 17th will be Luca. Set in a beautiful seaside town on the Italian Riviera, this animated feature is a coming-of-age story about a young boy experiencing an unforgettable summer, filled with gelato, pasta, and endless scooter rides. Luca shares these adventures with his newfound best friend, but all the fun is threatened by a deeply held secret of him being a sea monster from another world just below the water's surface. And that brings us to the end of my segment. I'll now pass it to Kim with anime.
Thanks, Hector. Hello, Vikings. Unfortunately, there won't be a second season for Orange High School Host Club, but today's anime recommendation is Soul Eater Not. Soul Eater Not is a side story to the main series, Soul Eater, focusing on a freshman halberd named Harudori Sugumi who befriends two other Meisters, Tatane Mehmet and Hania Hepburn. All three take part in the Not class at DWMA and learn to control their powers in order to overcome their difficulties to have a normal life, as opposed to the battle-oriented Eat class, taken by Maka, Soul, and their companions.
Thanks, Kim. Vikings, Key Club will be having a Mana Tea House fundraiser. If you love bubble tea, this is the place to go. This will be happening on April 2nd from 1 to 5 p.m. Check your emails from Ms. Reyes and show the flyer to the cashier after you place your order. 25% of the proceeds will be going to our MBHS Key Club, so go show your support. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Here's Isaiah with news on theme parks.
Hey Vikings, this year the OC Fair will be reopening, which takes place from July 16th to August 15th, 2021. The OC Fair will be reopening with limited capacity, and tickets will go on sale starting May 1st. Ticket prices will be $12 for general admission and $7 for children. For more information, make sure to visit ocfair.com. Also, Universal Studios Hollywood will be reopening on Friday, April 16th. Initial tickets will be available to only California residents and can be purchased online beginning Thursday, April 8th. Now, here is Ruby.
Thank you, Isaiah. Now, these announcements are way better to hear. Before I end off today's show, today's fun fact of the week is that cotton candy was invented by William Morrison, a dentist. Yes, you heard that right, a dentist. I can't believe that a sugary treat was invented by a dentist. Well, that is all for this week's show. Have a fun and safe spring break, everyone. See you all soon. Bye, Vikings.